All right, Ben, first of all, great result to end the season, but what about the performance, do you think?
Yeah, I thought we played well first half. We created chances. We did exactly what we asked them to do. We discussed it in depth because they're a good side. They get forward well. They have a really, really big threat within Hisham going forward. Ethan Taylor's bright. They've got some good players. So, we knew they'd be countered, so we'd get the ball down, get it wide, make sure we can get on the front foot really early, and we did that, and we penned them in. Early doors, I think, Marlon's had a flash across the box. Liam's had a right-footed volley that's come across the box that I think we should do better with. But evidently, we've done well in the first half. We've defended well, back in at half time. And like you boys have been stood here all day, it's a hot day, the pitch is really dry, it's real bouncy, and I think we just kept plugging away, and deliveries from set pieces were good, and then obviously we've ended up with that one. So even on the back of last week at Baffins, we played really well. We deserved to win. Nash missed a penalty late on, but we've missed other good chances. And we've had better performances through probably the last third of the season. We've been better. Things haven't gone our way. So, but again, today, good performance. We've won 1-0 to keep them at bay, and Baffins at bay. Two free scoring sides is a really, really good positive from where we are.
A lot of people turned up today. Do you think that's a positive for the future of the club?
We hope so. As I just, before you put the mic on now, I was talking to Steve Harris, the youth chairman. Family fun day today, obviously free entry, got Bouncy Castle, or 2 or 3 of those, and the blow up football table as such. So yeah, we've got everyone in here. The club's got now a first team, a reserve team, under 16s, under 8s, the Pan Disability side, they walk the lads out today as mascots. So it's a proper club. 22 youth teams, we're expanding that again in the summer. So, we hopefully will get more people at games. Sholem are obviously away, Saints are away. So if people want to come down and enjoy football and, enjoy what a nice day it was, and obviously they're more than welcome. So hopefully we can get some more kids and certainly a few more locals through the door.
And I know you can't talk too much about what happened with the referee at half time. You had a few words with him. Could you shed a bit more light onto what happened?
Yeah, I can. The decision just with PJ, it's a silly one. James Taylor in their dugout, he's a bit annoyed about a couple of bits. I asked him a couple of things. PJ was a little bit hepped up, and as we walked off, their assistants called the ref arrogant. So, and I think he chucked a swear word in there with it as well. I didn't pick it up, but they did, and they just removed him from the dugout. I think, tempers flare. It's passionate. These guys put a lot of time in, as do we. It's a hot, sticky day. Sometimes I think it's a little bit easier just for people to go, look, let's relax, sit down, just chill, and we'll talk about it like that. So, yeah, there wasn't much said, but again, tempers fray and people are passionate, and sometimes you say things that you shouldn't do, and I've been guilty of it, and that's something, hopefully a bit more chilled out today.
It is the end of the season, and talking about the bright future of the club, what are your plans for next season?
Plans for next year, as we just said to the lads, we thanked them, we warmed down in the corner, said look, it's been a real frustrating year, we changed system from what we usually played, so we're going to go into the season, we're going to look at, no bones about it, we're going to go with a smaller squad. We've used far too many players this year. If we can get a good 17-18 and go with the bench of what we've got, 4 out of 5 kids on the bench today, including Charlie Wagstaff, who's 21, so the youth's good. We're going to have a real good, strong pre-season, got some good friendlies lined up, some real competitive sides from high level. Hopefully we can nick a friendly with Sholin or Follins, because it's always nice to do a local one as well, and just prepare and be a little bit more well drilled and less naive. Games we've thrown away this season while leading and just being a bit cuter. I think we should really be pushing for a top 4 finish, but we haven't done. We've come up short, but again, we're progressing as a club, from where we've come from to where we are today. We just need to keep progressing, and that's educating players and me getting better at what I do, and Chris and Matthew Gregory and Jess. We've got a good team around us, the chairman and Scott, the vice chairman. Their input's very, very strong. They help us on what they do and push things the right way. So the board are great. And we'll look at where we are next year. Hopefully everyone wants that lovely Vars run and to play some of the big dogs like Lymington did this year in the FA Cup. They played Torquay, so you want something like that. But finished on a win. We're happy, but we've got some hard work to do now. So I think we had a couple of young lads come today who we'd spoken to prior. Hopefully they were impressed with what we did, and yeah, we just want to grow. I think being younger, brighter, a little bit more athletic. It's the way the game's going, across every single level, and if we can improve on that and be a little bit cuter and smarter in areas, I think we'll finish up there. And I think we've shown effectively out the league. Whether they go, there'll be other sides like Portchester, Lymington, Horndean who will have a go, and Hamworth a good side, and as are Bournemouth Poppies. And it's a tough league, but we want to put ourselves back up in the mix again next year and play the right way and conduct ourselves the right way. And it's about the whole club for us, like having you guys here and having, you know, Ben do the photos and you guys do the footage so we can work on stuff. So, you know, we just want to keep building this as an environment for people to want to come and want to progress in.